Hi everyone, my name is Kim Stanley and I'm the instructor of the Health 210 online course for the semester, and I just wanted to drop in, just give you a few pointers about getting started. The class is set up, ready to go for all of you on Blackboard, but just wanted to go over a few quick things. First of all, the class is solely in Blackboard, so you're going to get all of your assignments and things in there, so be familiar with just going in there, navigating around Blackboard, clicking on the units, just getting a feel for how everything is set up. But when you get in there in Blackboard, you're going to see your syllabus, and please read the syllabus. And when you're going over the syllabus, a few things that are important. First of all, your grading scale is going to be in there, and your points distribution for the semester, which is very important. And also it's going to have your textbook information, so you're going to need the textbook for the course. It is required. And then there's also a program that is listed. It's a Nutrition Calc Plus 5.0 program. And that is a program that's going to be needed for the completion of a project later in the semester. And there's more information about this in the project section, but you do have the opportunity to seek out your own program instead of using the Nutrition Calc Plus program. That is up to you. Currently, the Nutrition Calc Plus program is listed at $19.99. $19.99, and that's actually the cheapest I think I've ever seen it. So there could be a price change along the way. I don't control that, but if there is, I would expect that the price would only go up and not go down. But that Nutrition Calc program is going to give you all the data that you're going to need for your project. But if you choose to use a different program, maybe you have one for your own personal use, or you've had one for another class or something like that, and if you choose to use that, just be aware that you may end up having to make some graphs on your own. It might not give you all the data that you need or all the information that you need. So just if you're planning on using something else other than that Nutrition Calc Plus program, I suggest that you go ahead and look at it and see if it's going to give you what you need. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. So that's something that we can talk about as it gets a little closer to the project. We can talk about now, but just don't put it off. So you don't want to end up in a pinch with that. So and like I said, that information is in the project information section. So you're going to look at the syllabus, you're going to look at your points distribution, you're going to get your textbook, and look out for the program that you're going to get. So whether you're going to order your Nutrition Calc program or you're going to get something else. In addition to the syllabus in Blackboard, there's a section that's called due dates. Pretty self-explanatory, but this is where your due dates for the semester are listed. So this is a really important link. I suggest that you print it off, you take those dates, you put them in the calendar. You do whatever it is that you need to do to keep yourself organized, in order, and on schedule. So with the exception of the tests, with the exception of the unit tests and the unit discussions and the final exam, you're going to have access to everything for the semester already. So there's not going to be late work that's going to be submitted. You have everything right now. So it's really important that you use this due date section to keep yourself on track and to not get behind with anything. Couple other things when you're in Blackboard, under the learning unit section, there's a student orientation section. There's a section that's called How This Course Works, and it really just talks you through the whole setup of the course, how it goes. Just a really brief overview. We're going to have 5 units of the course, and you're going to have weekly assignments due every week, and those are typically going to be just based on a chapter. So you're going to need to read the chapter in the textbook, and you're going to have a weekly assignment. Those are all going to be due on Mondays. They'll either be essay questions, sometimes there'll be a quiz, and that's going to be for each chapter. And also for each chapter, there's going to be a discussion assignment. So you're going to go to the discussion board, you're going to answer a discussion question, you're going to reply to 2 other students. So that's going to be your weekly routine. You're going to be reading a chapter, you're going to be answering essay questions, and you're going to be, or taking a quiz, and you're going to be responding to discussion posts. So you're going to plan, that's going to be due every Monday night. So you're going to need to plan out your time so that when Monday comes, you're ready to submit all of that work. For every unit, I said there's 5 units. For every unit, there's going to be an exam. That's going to be a timed exam, multiple choice, and there's also going to be a discussion post. So you'll respond to that discussion post, you'll respond to 2 other students. So that's kind of how the course is set up. I mentioned a project. You're also going to have a project that's going to be due. That's much later in the semester. And you're also going to have a cumulative final exam. Now all of your unit tests, the final exam, any quizzes, those will be timed. So once you start those, you're going to have to complete them. But your essay questions for the week, so when you have chapters, you have essay questions to complete. Those essay questions, you can go into them, you can work on them, you can save, you can come back later and finish them if you need to take a break, if you need to do something else. So you can work on those and then leave them and come back to them. So once you click start, you do not have to complete the essay questions, but just make sure that you, if you're planning to come back and work on them later, just make sure that you save them and you don't submit them. When you submit them, that's the equivalent of turning it into me. And once it's turned into me, I can't return it back to you to work on. So just make sure that that you submit it when you're done. But if you're just in the progress of working on it, you're going to go get something to eat, you're going to come back later, that you just hit save and then come back to it. Let's see, a couple other quick things. Under the learning units in the student orientation section, there are going to be 2 assignments, and these assignments are going to be the bio post and they are going to be the course understanding quiz. These 2 assignments are worth extra credit, and they are the only extra credit that's available for the semester. So I encourage you to do those and to get those extra points immediately. That way you're going to start the course with a strong A right off the bat. And those assignments, the course understanding quiz, it's just going to be a quiz that's going to be based on what I've just told you to do. It's going to be based on the syllabus. It's going to be based on reading that how the course works section and getting a feel for how the course is set up. And you can take that quiz until you get all 10 points. It's worth 10 points. You can take it until you earn them all. So I suggest that you do that, get those 10 bonus points. And then the student bio post, that's just going to get you used to using the discussion boards. You're going to post whatever it is about yourself that you're comfortable sharing, and you're going to respond to 2 classmates. And that's going to help us start to get to know each other in the course and just kind of lay the groundwork for the beginning of the semester, for us just getting comfortable using the discussion board, getting comfortable replying to one another, and like I said, just learning a little bit about each other as we go. So that's going to be worth 5 points. So you're going to have your course orientation quiz and your student bio post, and those, like I said, are going to be your extra credit points, the only extra credit points in the semester. So I suggest that you do those. Like I said, earn those points, just come out of the gate just rocking the game. That's what I suggest that you all do. I am here if you have any questions. Email is the best way to contact me. But I'll be checking that. I'll be looking in these first couple of weeks. I'm going to be in touch a lot. I'll be in touch with email a lot, just making sure that everybody's getting started, everybody's going on the right page, everybody kind of understands their expectations, and everybody knows kind of what's going on. So once you finish watching this video, I want you to go look at the syllabus, go through that student orientation section, complete that course understanding quiz, complete that student bio post, and go ahead and start reading chapter 1 in your textbook. Get a jump start on that, and start working on those essay questions for chapter 1 so that you're ready to submit them when the time rolls around. Again, any questions, let me know. I'm here to help, and I'm looking forward to a great semester. Thanks so much.